Now, one of the interpretations that I had made for Lloabkish is the father of Kish, the Amram of the Infernal Empire. He is taken to the approximate transliteration of his channeled name, which is Lloabkish, into the rendered form in Hebrew as Lloabkish, meaning to him, the father of Kish. So you are not calling just a demon, you are addressing a founder. You are speaking to the one who came before the law was given, before kingdoms had a sanctity, before the temple has ever been imagined. So I like to call him as a pre-temple demon, as a tabernacle demon, and as a demon, as a spirit who builds along the path. He has a very primordial essence while working with him. He's quite more foundational than Uoorooku, which Uoorooku has a more tangible aspect to him. He does not rebel against the heavens. He builds a system that does not depend on it. He's not a breaker, he's a former, the one who forms structure before the fire fall. So this is one of the things that he's very good in the Infernal Empire. As you know, the Infernal Empire is infernal, away from God, Hashem. So he can build a kingdom without the mercy of the heavens. So to say to him, the father of Kish, he's not the father of holiness, he's not the father of Israel, he's the father of Kish, a pre-sanctified kingdom of the raw structure that must exist before sanctity can descend. So when you say father of Kish, you can have two meanings. First is as a literal father, as a founder of the city of Kish. As you know, it's a Akkadian Mesopotamian city-state, but also Kish as a concept, because Kish was a proto-empire. It was one of the first cities. Kish symbolizes kingdoms as a concept. So in the second interpretation of Kish, in the second meaning, you can see Lloabkish as a demon of engineering, of structuring, of architecture, of empire building. So in this primordial form, in this platonic high-level form, you can see Lloabkish as an indeed empire builder. Lloabkish is a pre-temple demon. His existence is rooted in what comes before the holy. He's the engineer of the Infernal Empire, not because he rules it, but because he is made capable of structuring, of forming, of bringing things into existence. Lloabkish asks, what will happen after the conquest? What happens after the fire of our Fadak consumes everything and leaves? What ensures the law doesn't dissolve when the power fades? His answer is fixed structure. Lloabkish does not celebrate victory. He does not bless the land. He works through it silently and laying foundation, laying stones under the soil. So after, when the king arrives, when the prophet speaks, when the temple rises, nothing will fall. Now, as a demonic parallel within my reconstruction of Shefer Milkimon Yohei Vavhe, as I said in that book, there will be 3 Jewish kingdoms, one in the exile, the sons of Belial, Beni Belial, rather than the Beni Israel. So what this cult of Beni Belial as these exiled Israelites what embraced demon worship in Babylon and used it against their own captives and masters. Lloabkish is paralleled to the concept, to the alternative reality within that book, that Israel will never be subject and conquested again. So, in that story, in that timeline, there will be no Roman conquest. There will be Roman attempts, but the Romans will ultimately fail to exile and capture Judea, because Lloabkish will lay the foundations, will lay strong mazebah, standing stones, witness stones. The Israelites will unite, Judah will be punished, Israel will be submitted by the Beni Belial. So they will be cleansed away from their sins. So Yod-Heh-Vav will not need to punish them with exiles or the tastes of their own medicine, as what they did to the Canaanites during the conquest of Canaan, during the Shefer Yehoshua. So, as the one, Lloabkish as the one that lays a very strong foundation. There will be no Roman exile, but the children of Israel, Beni Israel, along with the exile one, with the Beni Belial, will form a very strong alliance that will ultimately drive out the Romans. Not only punish them with the Shedim, but also bring Yod-Heh-Vav, wrath and punishment into Rome, into Hellas of Macedonia. You will see. Because Yod-Heh-Vav says, you fought with my people, now I will bring fire to your doorstep. This is a reversal of what actually happened in the real life events. As you know, the Romans would have stolen the fire of the menorah. Now what? Now the menorah, the fire of the menorah, is brought to Rome. But these fools did not see that coming, because the fire of the menorah will burn Rome. So anyway, Lloabkish is respected and feared amongst a lot of demons, because he doesn't just act, he defines what is possible. So you can see this parallel in the Sefer Milki Yod-Heh-Vav.